Hey, they're all two of the most advanced jet helmets out there, the J-Cruise II and the SZ-R VAS. How did they stack up? We'll find out today with our road test. The Shoei J-Cruise II and the Arai SZ-R VAS. These are two giants of the open-face jet helmet world, and both are premium top-tier helmets in their field. Both of these helmets have impressive pedigrees, with the J-Cruise II coming from the already popular Shoei J-Cruise and the Arai SZ-R VAS dating back all the way to the late 1980s. Both of these helmets are offering the best of their respective companies, with the SZ-R VAS even sharing features that you also have on the Arai RX-7V, which is Arai's top racing helmet. So, let's get going. Just a quick note before we get started to check out our YouTube channel where we have full reviews of each of these helmets, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. First, just a few quick facts on these helmets. First off, the Shoei J-Cruise II will be coming in at a recommended retail price of about 480 euros or about 530 US dollars, while the Arai SZ-R VAS is about 600 euros or around 660 US dollars. So that's a 120 euro difference already. On the J-Cruise, the shell is made of Shoei's advanced integrated matrix, AIM for strength and weight reduction, and this helmet will be coming in about 1,370 grams in a size M. This helmet is also coming in a nice and surprising 3 shell sizes. For ventilation on this helmet, you've got these 3 top vents on top here. Each can be adjusted to open or closed or intermediate positions, and this hot air will be coming out this exhaust in the rear right there. If you need more ventilation on this helmet, you can also crack the visor into a sitting position. The visor is pinlock prepared with the insert in the box, and it's anti-scratch treated. It also comes with an integrated sun visor, which you operate using a slider there, and this sun visor is actually certified as a pair of sunglasses. Lastly, for the lining on this helmet, it's removable, washable, antibacterial, and it even fits glasses. Not to mention, it's comfortable. This helmet can also fit the SENA SRL-2 comp system. Now, let's see how this helmet does out on the road. Just a quick reminder for our road test setup. On the left, we've got a screen showing the helmet's internal temperature in degrees Celsius through a thermometer placed in the central ventilation channel. In the middle is a decibel meter showing our readings based on a microphone near our rider's ear. On the right is a phone showing the day's average wind speed, and in the middle on the dash is our rider's speed and the external temperature. We tested the J-Cruise II out on long stretches of highway at 130 km per hour. The day's average wind speed ranged from 110 to 130 km per hour. The day's external temperature was about 5 degrees Celsius, while the helmet's internal temperature was about 6 degrees Celsius, so that's a difference of 1 degree. Lastly, for noise, the helmet came in at about 106 decibels, which is loud, but this is expected with the jet helmet. As you can see, it was a cold, wintry day, but we still found the J-Cruise II performed very well, and its ventilation and EPS grooves already proved to be working well. Though most of you won't be riding with jet helmets out in the winter, the temperatures speak for themselves. It's great to see this reconfigured ventilation system already showing its merit, and it will do well for the warmer riding season with that 1 degree difference. For a brief note, we actually found the Shoei slightly more comfortable than the Arai SZ-R VAS, and the sunshade came in especially handy with the day's low winter sun, which produced a lot of glare. Our rider also found the helmet to be aerodynamically stable, which is a good thing for the J-Cruise II, and shows that the wind tunnel testing and the 43% improvement definitely showed through. Our rider found the helmet was comfortable and very user-friendly in terms of both the visor and the sun visor. He also said it ventilated well, and the biggest failing was that the J-Cruise II did not come with the anti-fog pinlock insert in the box. It was also a noisy helmet, though this again is not surprising. Now, just a few specs for the Arai SZ-R VAS. This helmet is made of peripherally belted complex laminate construction with Arai's superfiber laminates. This helmet also comes in 3 shell sizes, and it has an intermediate oval head fit, and it does well for weight, weighing about 1,350 grams in a size M, so that's a bit lighter than the J-Cruise II. For ventilation on this helmet, you're getting 3 vents here at the brow. You've got these 2 on either side, which you can slide, and this one at the front that you can also slide. You've got the famous Arai forehead visor vents on either side, and for cooling and exhaust, you've got these 2 exhausts here in the rear, which you can also adjust using a small tab in the back, whether you want them open or closed. You've also got these 2 side exhausts on either side, and lastly, to make sure all that hot air leaves the helmet, you've got this neck exhaust here. The visor on this helmet is pinlock prepared, but the insert needs to be purchased separately. The helmet can also be equipped with the optional sunshade, but this is also purchased separately. For the liner, the SZ-R VAS's liner is removable, washable, and antibacterial, not to mention it also fits glasses. Now, let's see how it stacks up against the Shoei. When we took the Arai SZ-R VAS out, it was a cool winter day, but we still had a bit of sun. Our rider traveled at about 130 km per hour on long stretches of highway during our road test. For the day's wind speed, it ranged from about 110 km per hour to 130 km per hour. The day's outside temperature was a cool 7 degrees Celsius, while the helmet's internal temperature was about 6 degrees Celsius, so a difference of 1 degree, which is excellent. For noise, the SZ-R VAS is a jet helmet, so it is noisy with about 107 decibels, though this is 1 decibel louder than the Shoei J-Cruise II. This again shows that there is a reason why we call these jet helmets. Our rider found the SZ-R VAS to be a very comfortable helmet, and you could feel the quality of the liner. He found it to be about the same noise level as the J-Cruise II. However, the biggest letdown considering the high price of this helmet was it requires a drop-down sunshade to be purchased separately, and the pinlock insert lens is also not included. This sunshade would have come in very useful on a day like today, since there was a low winter sun, and while the sunshade would have rounded this helmet out very nicely, again, it was lacking. Now, let's see how the two helmets stack up. For material, since the SZ-R VAS is made of Arai's complex laminate construction and comes in 3 shell sizes, that's 4 stars. For the Shoei, the shell is Shoei's A material and comes in 3 shell sizes, so that's another 4 stars. For weight, since the Arai is a light helmet weighing at 1,350 grams, that's 5 stars, and since the J-Cruise II is coming in at 1,370 grams, that's also another 5. For the visor, since both the Arai and the Shoei feature a pinlock prepared visor, but no insert in the box, that's 3 stars for both helmets. For ventilation, since the Arai helmet was 1 degree cooler than the outside, which is an excellent result, that's a full 5 stars. In comparison, the J-Cruise II was 1 degree hotter, so that's 4 stars, which is still admirable. Unsurprisingly, for noise, both helmets only get 1 star since they're jet helmets. Lastly, for comfort, we found the SZ-R VAS to be very comfortable, leading to 4 stars for both helmets. Though our rider found the Shoei to be slightly more comfortable, this brings the SZ-R VAS to a total of 3.5 stars at 27 euros per star. While this is a decent result, this is a high euro per star rating considering it doesn't come with the pinlock insert lens and you have to buy the sunshade separately. However, you are getting the enhanced Arai safety factor. For the Shoei, the J-Cruise II gets a total of 3.5 stars at 23 euros per star, which is much lower than the Arai and shows a better value for money with the integrated sun visor included with the helmet, as well as a lower overall price. If you'd like to purchase the Shoei J-Cruise II or the Arai SZ-R VAS, then make sure to head to championhelmets.com, where we have a lowest price guarantee and great bundle deals. So that's all for the Shoei J-Cruise II versus the Arai SZ-R VAS. Some interesting results, but let us know what you think as well as your experiences with these two helmets. And if you liked the video, make sure you hit subscribe to stay up to date on all our newest videos. I'm Sebastian from Champion Helmets, and thanks for watching.